premarital mediation. Next topic. And this one is directed for those of you who are going to be getting married for the second or even the third time. So there are two topics here that I want to discuss today. One has to do with finances, and the other has to do with blending families. So let's talk about the finances first. Chances are, in your second marriage, you will be marrying somebody who is also married before and is coming into the marriage with their assets. Maybe they own a home, there's some retirement plans, and things like that. My strong recommendation with a second marriage especially is to do a prenup agreement. And you can come to me and we can work on that together. And it's really important because once you're married and you're commingling all of your money, that all becomes your marital stuff. But if you've got children and you want to leave specific things to them and not have everything be thrown into the general pot, doing a prenup, I know people think this is unromantic, but trust me, it's the most romantic thing that you can do. Now, nothing would prevent you from being more generous if you wish on the other side of the marriage, if the two of you decide to go your separate ways, but at least you have a baseline of what is expected in terms of how you are handling your finances, what's separate and what's marital. The blended families, this is really can be a little tricky, depending on whether you both have children from your first marriage, how old the children are when you're combining those families. If there's an openness for the families to blend, sometimes the kids don't really want it. I have a friend who was getting involved with somebody who had adult children. They did not want to meet my friend. And that was a point of friction with her and her significant other for a long time. He finally kind of came around to talking to his daughters. Apparently, he had a very vitriolic divorce. The girls were angry at their dad and didn't want to know from nothing about his second relationship. But over a period of time, they kind of work things out. These are the things you need to talk about before you get married, not after when things start to fall apart. So please come to my table. Let's discuss this ahead of time and get some things in writing, and come into my YouTube channel because I have a lot of topics about premarital mediation. Ada Haslocker, Divorce and Family Mediation Center. Thank you for listening.